Hello and welcome to the MG Cup Series here on NBC. We have 43 cars around Watkins, Glen International. So this should be pretty interesting. I'm not really sure what else to say. We got some right turns and some left turns. And these drivers are gonna have to maneuver both today. So I guess we'll have to see who comes out on top. But Mack had a little incident in qualifying that slowed his lap time down significantly. So he's going to be starting in the back. He just barely made it into the field. So luckily for him, he's still going to have a chance to race, but he's got to do it from the back here today. We know he loves road courses. We're going to have to see how he does here in these opening laps, and he's going to have to survive the chaos known as turn 1. They go down a hill and then a hard-braking, heavy 90-degree right-hand turn. So it's going to be interesting watching them head down to turn 1. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit through the pace lap here. Jeff Fultz in the 57 is on pole with the 30 of Jeff Green on his left here. Heading through the final couple of turns, and we only have 2 road courses in the schedule. That will for sure change in the future. As soon as next season, I think we'll have like 3 on the schedule next season, as we will be heading to Riverside, which is a track used in the Cup Series in the 80s, or last used in the 80s, I believe. I'm not sure when it was last used, but yeah. We'll be returning there, or going there for the first time. That should be pretty interesting. But the green flag is out. I'm over here rambling on about next season. Not worried about what's happening right now. Green flag is out. And Jeff Fultz heads down into turn 1. Everyone heading through 1 and 2. Looks like they're going to make it through pretty cleanly here. Mack dive bombed half the field there. And somehow made it through pretty cleanly. So you gained like 10, 15 spots there in the first couple of turns. He is on the move here. Trying to get up to the front, but heading now down to the bus stop. Look at Jeff Fultz working his way through there. Never thought of him as a road course ringer, really, to be completely honest with you. But he's out here doing his thing up front. Brett Topodine trying to get by Jeff Green. Just threw a massive block on him there. So we head down now. And then this little left-hander. And now into the final corner, this right-hander, little 90-degree turn. And that is a lap around Watkins Glen International. Further back, Mack. Well, on board with him here. He got a big run off the final turn there. Trying to outbrake some of these guys in the turn 1. Jack Sprague on his left side. He makes it work. They're still 3 wide though. And of course they're going to have to back out of that pretty soon if they don't want to wreck. If they do somehow manage to survive there. Look at this battle. John Andretti trying to get ahead of the 60 of Brian Vickers. Now sends it in side by side with the 77 of Dave Blaney. Almost made contact there. Had to check up. But he does take the spot from Vickers in the 60 there. That rookie, Brian Vickers. Making a few starts here this season. Possibly being talked about as a future Hendrick Motorsports driver. So that should be pretty interesting to see how this goes, but as of, for right now, looks like Jeff Fultz is still out in front. 30 of Jeff Green challenging him behind there. And Mack working his way up into the top 20. We're only 3 laps in, and he's passed like more than half of the field. So that's very impressive. He's been on the move today. So we head through the S's, and now down into the bus stop. Headed through the bus stop. Whoa, Kenseth! Matt Kenseth is off the racetrack. He's in the sand, and he's going to hit the barriers. He's trying to get it going again here. No caution, but poor Matt Kenseth off the racetrack, and he's stuck in the sand. He's going to have to get a tow back to pit road. Tough break for him there. Oh, Ricky Craven has damage, and he's in the pit box. What happened to him? We're going to go back here and take a look at what happened to Ricky Craven. Looks like he was sitting here for a while, actually. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. So lap 2, an entire lap ago, off the track and into the sand in the exact same spot as Kenseth went off, and he got stuck. Johnny Benson spun as well. Looks like he tried to get it going again, but couldn't quite. And he got stuck in the sand there. But meanwhile, these guys, they're back on the track now. But oh, and that's Jason Keller having some sort of an issue. The caution is out. Keller is smoking big time. What happened here? What's the caution out for? Is it for Jason Keller? We're going to watch the pace car, if I can get on it here. There we go. We're going to watch the pace car, see when this caution came out, and what brought out the caution. Alright. What happened here? What? Oh, Mark Martin. Happened here. Oh, contact with his teammate. Jeff Burton sends Mark Martin off the racetrack and into the guardrail there. A bit of a teammate rivalry there. Pretty interesting. Can't wait to see what the... I wish I could see what the Roush Racing team meeting on Monday would look like. But Chris Mack in 15th place. After all that. Starting in the back. Made up a lot of ground here, but his tires are probably screaming at him. We're going to go take a break here. We're going to be right back for the drop of the green flag. Green flag is back out. We're racing once again here at Watkins Glen. And further back, look at Chris Mack back there. Heading down into turn 1. And somehow made it stick. Now heading up through the S's here. Matt Kenseth in front of the field. He is not the leader, but trying to stay on the lead lap. Oh, wait, no, he's trying to get a lap back here. He was 2 down. Slight rear end damage to that car, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too much. We head down in the turn 3, what? In the second, the final corner, and now the final corner, Christian Fittipaldi in that 33. Not really a big surprise that he's coming up here to the front with all that F1 experience he has. And remember last race where the 4 of Mike Skinner got injured. He's not in this race. I don't think he was in this race. Right. Yeah, he is not in this race. Okay, that's perfect for my storyline then. He wasn't in this race. They didn't find a backup driver in time. But, he should be back next week for the next race. So, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this goes, but that's for sure going to hurt him and his team in points. But 32, Ricky Craven being passed by Jeff Fulks. Side by side still, heading down the front stretch, and it's going to be a big drop down into turn 1. Honestly, like, looking at it from any other angle, the downhill part into the turn 1 doesn't even look that steep. But looking at it from that camera angle, you can see just how big of a drop it is heading down into turn 1. Boris said, another road course ringer, working his way up to the front as Christian Fittipaldi leads and is now trying to get by the lap car of Mack. So what a day for these road course ringers. Christian Fittipaldi, Boris said, up in the top 5, and the rest of the field. Look at John Andretti working his way up as well there, a former IndyCar driver. Oh, and Chris Mack off the racetrack and somehow keeps it off the tire wall. He's going to try to regain the ground that he just lost. His tires screaming at him here. We cannot wait for the pit cycle to begin. That's another lap car of Ricky Craven in the way of Todd Bodine. Bodine just trying to figure out a way past him. Craven is holding up an entire group of cars back here. I mean, all these guys back here. Steve Park, John Andretti, Ward Burton. All these guys trying to figure out a way to get past that 32. Todd Bodine finally does. Chris Mack in the 86 doesn't care at all. Driving it in very deep here. Locking them up a little bit. Oh, contact with the 77 of Dave Blaney. Just door slams him there. Goes all up over the curb. Keeps it straight. And now he's going to have to check way up to avoid running the 77 off the road. And he just barely clears him. And gets out ahead and carries that momentum down the straightaway. Now going to the inside of Steve Park into this next turn. And now coming out of turn 10. Trying to outbrake John Andretti now. Andretti outbrakes him, but he's still there. And he's going to drive away through the S's here. How about that? What a drive for Chris Mack. We know he loves road courses, and he's flying around this track here today. Does have a problem with smoking the tires though. So every time he brakes for the bus stop, I mean, that just shows how hard he's driving it, but sooner or later he's going to flat spot his tires, and that is not what you want to do, especially on a road course. Whoa, Boris said, what a move. Very risky move for him to make there, as Kenseth was sliding in line behind him, and he pulled out of line trying to pass Tony Stewart. As Stewart got by him. Tony Stewart's won here before, I believe. Jeff Fulks, your pole sitter, the rookie in the 57 here today. sharing the schedule with Kevin LePage. And, wow. I mean, talk about a day. What a day. He's had a great day so far here today. As he's been up in the top 5 all day here. And now look at Boris Said trying to outbrake Tony Stewart into the bus stop. And he clears them. Oh, he cleared him for a second. Now he's going to clear him. There he goes. Gets out ahead of that 20. And now going to try to track down that 57 once again. Jeff Bolt's trying to drive away from that 67. Of course, Said behind him there. Said trying to track him down and take 3rd place from him possibly. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this, as I believe green flag pit stops are about to start pretty soon here. And we are back here at, I forgot where we are, but Robbie Gordon, another road course guy, he's in 2nd, looking at possibly taking the lead from Christian Fittipaldi here. I mean, in real life, I mean, Robbie Gordon has done pretty much everything. I mean, he's done IndyCar, NASCAR, what else? He's done those off-road trucks. And look at that, further back, Chris Mack underneath Boris Said, and he clears them, entering the bus stop. 2 road course experts going at it here, but Chris Mack, no grip in that car, just trying to keep it on the track at this point. Pulls back down in front of the 67, going to get that run off the corner, because the angle he had exiting in the turn allowed him to carry so much more speed than Boris Said. Robbie Gordon and Christian Fittipaldi headed down pit road now. Oh, Chris Mack hopped the curb and got up into the wall a little bit there. Hopefully that didn't hurt his car too bad. You can see the left side a little dented up now. Oh, it's a lot of dents on that car. Oh, and now he's off into the sand. A couple of mistakes being made here. The rookie trying to do a little bit too much here, it seems. But Boris Said going to take the lead now. Tony Stewart, Boris Said, and Chris Mack, 3 road course aces, and if not road course, and at least Watkins Glen aces. Tony Stewart. All 3 of these guys have won. Well, Tony Stewart and Boris Said have won in the past on road course before. And Chris Mack he's shown this season how strong he can be on these road courses. So, I mean, heading down pit road this time, looks like. And Chris Mack heading into the pits, and he just missed his stall because his stall is the first one on pit road. And he was so worried about getting down to pit speed, he couldn't. I guess he just forgot that his stall was right there. So now he has to drive through, and a terrible mistake for him there. That is not something you want to do here. It's not a mistake you want to make. And Chris Mack possibly throwing the win away here at Watkins Glen with yet another mistake, just like Sonoma. Oh man, tough break for that 86 team. And he is furious on the radio right now. He's gonna have to drive back out there and hope to open somewhat of a gap. And through the bus stop this time. And he is driving angry right now. He is very frustrated, understandably, missing his box. Rookie mistake for him there. And that's just not what you want to see. especially when you're going for your first career win. He heads through the final couple of corners now. Is he gonna come in this time? No, he will not. He's gonna stay out one more time, possibly on an alternate strategy. But man, tough break. I just got a feel for the guy, man. Robbie Gordon coming out of the final turn now. What a shame. Rookie mistake for number 86 driver. Going for his first career win. Now doing his best to try and come back here. Salvage the opportunity. He's got a 16-second lead, apparently, over Robbie Gordon. So, at least it's not too bad. He can try to hunt him back down. And we're hearing on the radio he's going to come in this time. So, crew's going to have to execute the stop perfectly here. They want a chance at winning this thing. Almost missed it. Here he goes. He gets into his box. And his crew is going to go to work. Here comes Robbie Gordon out of the final corner. And he's going to take the lead. All the road course ringers here today, showing them what they are made of. It's Tony Stewart. And look at this, John Andretti and Boris Said side by side for 6th place here. Said has to yield position. John Andretti takes it. And coming through the bus stop, Robbie Gordon is your leader. Chris Mack has exited pit road and is now trying to run these guys back down. But he's lost a lot of ground. Where did it come out? Came out all the way back here after that. So now he's going to have to try to run these guys back down. He does not have much time to do so, but he's going to try his best and hope for a caution probably. Remember how he sliced his way through the field those first couple of laps? He's going to have to try to do that again. And he goes through the carousel now. Trying to run down Mark Martin. Gonna have to try to get back past him. Oh, and a mistake, and he's spinning, and he's in the gravel. Oh no, that is not what he needed at all. And he's stuck in the sand, it seems. Trying to refire it. He's gonna put it in reverse, and it looks like that's gonna work for him, but that's gonna lose him a ton of time. And that's not what he needed to see. Oh, man. He's going to get out of it, but he just lost a whole lot more time. Another mistake. And the win. It wasn't already completely out of his fingers. He feels it slipping out of reach once again here. And now, just a tough break. Man. Not what you want to see at all. It's heartbreaking for the rookie here. Wanted to win it so bad and just threw it away right there twice. 2 rookie mistakes. And that's just not what you want to see. Robbie Gordon out in front. Still. Side by side now for second. Jeff Boltz, the pole sitter, trying to get back by Christian Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi going to hold him off for the most part through the S's. They stayed side by side throughout the S's somehow. And now coming down this straightaway, heading into the bus stop. He's going to have to yield position. And Fultz is going to take second away. Brian Newman on the back bumper of Morgan Shepherd. Morgan Shepherd up in the top 10. Very good run for him today. Caution is out. Saw the caution lights on there. What happened for the caution to come out here? Oh no, Boris said. Oh man, one of the strongest cars here today. And he's involved in the wreck after it looks like his engine let go or something here. He started smoking. And here comes Hideo Fukuyama in the 66. Nowhere for him to go. He's trying to check up. He can't see and then runs right into the back of that 67. And a tough break for Boris said. He had such a strong car. He was guaranteed a top 5 or at least a top 10 if this didn't happen. And now he's out pretty much. He's pretty much out. Not what you want to see at all. Tough break for him and his team there. Robbie Gordon has to survive one more restart now. Caution is back out. We're going to go green this time. And green flag is back out. Alright, getting ready to finish it here. If a caution comes out, the race ends under yellow. Robbie Gordon clean through turn 1. Christian Fittipaldi dropping like a rock. Didn't get a good turn 1, and now he's stuck in the no-no zone on the left-hand side of the racetrack. Morgan Shepherd gets past him now. It looks like he lost power or something. He just did not seem to get up to speed that well there. John Andretti stuck behind him, falling back as well. These guys falling almost out of the top 10. Robbie Gordon receiving some pressure from the 57 now and further back. Chris Mack trying to work his way back up through the field. Where's he at? There he is. Way back there. Now to the inside of Hideo Fukuyama. Take that spot away from him there. Robbie Gordon, 2 laps to go. I said 2 to go last lap. I meant 3 to go, but yeah. 2 to go, and then the turn into the S's once again. Jeff Bolt seems to be dropping back a little bit. Top O'Dine in 3rd place. Strong run for him today. He's trying to hold on to this spot here. Tony Stewart and Morgan Shepherd rounding out the top 5. Shepherd seems to have such a strong car right now, at least on the short runs. Trying to put some pressure on Tony Stewart as we head through the through the bus stop once again. Also known as a chicane or the inner loop, and oh my goodness, Michael Waltrip is upside down, exiting the bus stop. And that's definitely going to end this race. So we're coming back to the white flag and the caution flags at the same time. Robbie Gordon receiving a little bit more pressure, but it's not going to be enough for Jeff Fultz. Robbie Gordon going to take the white and yellow flags, and as long as he can keep his car up to speed, up to pace speed, he should be your winner here today at Watkins Glen. But what happened to Michael Waltrip for him to get upside down at the bus stop here? Gonna go back here and take a look. Oh, contact with Chris Mack and ended the barrier and just climbed it and went upside down. Not often you see a car get flipped on the road course, but man, Chris Mack got in there pretty deep. And I mean, such a tight space. Michael was trying to get as much space as he could, and Chris was sliding towards him there, and they just collided, met in the middle, and into the tire barrier he goes, up and over. Tough break for Michael Waltrip and his team, but you know Chris Mack is furious because he wanted a chance to get at least back up into the top 20 after that. But has to watch it slip away out of reach just like that after a few mistakes there, and looks like he's not going to get that first win today. But Robbie Gordon, how about that for that 31 team? Jeff Bolt's in second place, our pole sitter, hoping for some sort of a miracle, or maybe something to happen with the 31's engine or something. But looking at that car, I doubt anything will happen. Coming through the final couple of turns here. Oh, someone's smoking in the back. Who was that? That's Joe Nemechek in the 25. I think he should be able to limp across the line. No, he's coming down pit road. Of course he is. NR 2003 AI is stupid. They don't know how to stay out and just finish the race. But looks like a mechanical failure for that 25. I don't think he'll lose the spot as long as he can cross the line ahead of the 22. But man, a tough break for Joe Nemechek in the 25 car. They cross the line, and Ward Burton behind them. All these guys. So Robbie Gordon is your winner at Watkins Glen International. What a crazy race that was. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to go back and take a look at points now. So up next is Michigan once again. Oh boy, that's going to be chaos. But we do have the new rules here where cars are going to be spread out a little bit more to hopefully avoid the bunching up on the starts. But taking a look at our point standings, Rusty Wallace is your points leader by almost 200 points, 193 points over Dale Jarrett in second, Jack Sprague in third, and Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton, fourth and fifth in points here. Kyle Petty rounds out the top 20 in points. And Chris Mack, the main character, is in 41st in points right now. So, yeah. Robbie Gordon, after winning, is in 37th. Jimmy Johnson, after winning, is in... Where's Jimmy? Alright. Wins. Okay, so Dale Jarrett has 2. Only 1 on camera, but 2 because Chicagoland shenanigans. And Mark Martin has 2 as well. He actually has more than 2. Like the other Mark Martin won a race, I believe, as well. But they're both the same person either way. So technically has 3. But the file or whatever, I don't even know. This one only has 2. Both the Ryan Newman cars have 1. I didn't realize there were 2 until it was too late. So that one, oh, he has 2 wins. Derek Cope has a win. Casey Atwood, Casey Mears, the 2 Caseys have wins. Robbie Gordon has a win. Michael Waltrip has 1 win. Kenny Wallace, Ricky Craven, I believe, won at Darlington, just like in real life. And Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson also have a win. Dale Jr., Ricky Rudd, Kurt Busch, Rusty Wallace. All these guys with wins, and then the rest of the field is just going on. So, yeah, that's your look at the points. But Rusty Wallace is your points leader. That's the main story here. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Hope to see you guys next race. And until then, peace.